Yalan yok, yaşlandık. Yaşlandık. 3-5 dakikadır mikrofon kapalı şekilde oynuyormuşum. Ben de ne yaptım? Şu anda gidip siliyorum o kaydı. Vallahi oğlum, mikrofon kapalı kendi kendime konuşuyorum. Hani günlerden çarşamba öğle vaktindeyiz. Çarşamba değil mi lan? Heh, tamam. Kimse de yok ortalıkta. Uyaracak, hop birader ne yapıyorsun diyecek. İşte en son telefon niye beni arıyor, kim arıyor diye şey yapmıştım. Tamam, dolandırıcıymış, geçebiliriz. Ay, canlı yayında da dolandırıcım beni aramadı demem. Demem dayıoğlu. Neyse, yıllar yıllar önce biz bu oyunu oynuyorduk.
These dark brown hair grows on his head. The corpse is...
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build. Good. I mean white.
The corpse looks
Bu
right
yarıda kalan oyunu da bitirmek lazım ya. İşte bu vesileyle bugün buradayız.
Eyes like a shark.
Allah Allah. Şimdi de SMS geldi dayı. Seni dolandırmak istiyorum. Lütfen telefonunu aç. Abi ya, öğrenci adamım lan. Beni dolandırıp ne yapacaksın? Bırak ya kardeşim. Bırak. Bırak. Öğrenci adamı dolandırıp ne yapacaksın ulan? Vizyonsuz herif. Neyimi alacaksın anlamadım ki. Ay. Allah'ım ya Rabbim.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things.
The cadaver slowly twists on the...
The steel...
He doesn't actually think that...
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the bed without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it. Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How? Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might...
Yeah, now we're talking. They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp. And produces a lightweight firearm.
Tabancasını
He drops the
çıkardı.
paper cartridge in the barrel.
Evet. Vallahi ipi vurup şey yapmak, işte cesedi düşürecek.
Securing it, he then steps back and assumes the fellow's stance position, taking aim. The corner of his...
He's gonna fucking miss!
The hit voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts.
God damn it.
Ne oldu be? Nereye vurdun?
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's stance was the wrong choice.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Sorun yok abi. Ay, yapacağın işe tekrar.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels...
The lieutenant doesn't
Ah,
say a
yeah.
word.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. No, we are lucky as it is. Any more mistake, I have to say...
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like... Go ahead.
This is the...
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold piece of you've held.
The fuck are you waiting for?
The buckle comes in.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth?
%42.
Miss.
Bismillah. Yaşıyorsun değil mi?
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir, with your hand numb from the recoil, looking straight at you, helpless.
Communism.
Seni kim öldürdü? Komünistler öldürmüş.
It takes a millisecond. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out.
Fuck you, Kurpale!
Ace is high.
The ace is high. You
Hocam
could add an
yani.
ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back.
Yap yap. Helal.
The lieutenant takes a little
Teğmen
hold to
alışana
perform
geldi.
the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the
I knew these guys were f***ed.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
slumped on the ground like that as
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. I can't say I'm satisfied with that part yet. We should search for prints, maybe. And the trash container too. 2. 3.
The fuck are they?
Cops are gonna cut it.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all. Your station would not have assigned you the case otherwise. This case is important. I would suggest we interview a...
you trust you have plenty of
Hocam ben bu kadar yazı okumaya alışık değilim. İlk defa bu oyunda zaten bu kadar şey okumuşumdur. Ay gel rahmetli abi gel seni
the
sırtlayalım.
rotting man. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. There truly is a time for everything. I'll ask you when I need you. In your paperwork, officer, just fill out the field autopsy.
Now they only have one.
Officer, what haven't you lost? Yes, barely. I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually. But only if it helps move things along.
Tamam.
Right. The autopsy form is near the...
The dead man. Above those, and 11.
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent.
KK57. Next. NA. NA.
The corpse,
Mondial.
the pudgy,
Fucky.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Ney? Soru neydi? Cinsiyet. Ay.
naively. The lieutenant does not double check your notes.
We're still going with Mark 4. What else? 9. Body identified.
KK.
Adamın cinsiyetini erkek diye sikişken yazdık ya.
0815.
Bu ne oğlum?
Listens, motionless.
None. At least not after the
yeah.
initial examination.
Emniyetteki arkadaşlar görünce tepkileri ne olur acaba? Neyse görünürde bir şey yok.
Silent. You're sent some elsewhere. The bill and so.
We should start the post.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on
Clothes. Babrodin, yet.
the disappointment.
The boot has tattoos. The acid that is well nourished. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern bald. Lividity is
Fucking talking shit about cool.
Oğlum bu
In
çocuklar
addition,
niye hala
there
burada
are
ya?
bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Ligature mark. The steel.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. We need to.
See, my pig.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber hand. Snap.
The rope rises to. Hemorrhaging is up. Chest is intact.
No.
I fucking knew.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
The dead man's
Oh,
penis
wow.
is average sized.
Oh,
congested from the downward collection of blood.
wow.
The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is
Niye yeşil
greenish.
la? Kardeş.
Back is symmetrical and.
Bullets have
In addition, I see smaller residuals. We have a real museum here. Last item. Hands.
The hand.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well, central...
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral.
I think that may well be the more... Good.
With, you hit.
Yeah, Jack!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The
Hocam
rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact.
tövbe aşağı ya, ne diyor bu çocuk? Müsküllü.
Respiratory oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental hepatobiliary, NA. Same for toxicology and serology, NA. Cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. What's next on the list? Let's see.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Raporu okuyacaklar aklıma geldikçe bir hoş oluyorum lan.
Not just yet. Let's get what we know it isn't or nothing. Just
The corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious to its
all right.
Be
Head and your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury. So, has confessed to...
coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and
Right. Next. Nothing. Just in case. A dark red... I see hemorrhage...
below the note. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Why do you say that? Did you? I'm not so sure. I thought we could establish the cause of death here, officer. Now I think we should leave it empty. At least for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field out. Now? Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
The lieutenant, you tilt your head, also looking at the
Salla
corpse.
yavrum.
You run your
Başarısız.
hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its the gen.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think we missed something? I worked as one of those processing guys for a year. In short, you and I are the last line of detection. If you're not sure we got everything, we need to look again. And for that, we need to refrigerate the corpse. It would have to be in just
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? What?
only if all else fails. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Hım hım hım. Hım hım hım. İçimdeki deniz ne abi? Aa, hala daha levelim mi var? Ne oldu? Söyle bakayım.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The night, you should take care of that. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't...
Kaydedelim de ne olur ne olmaz. Ay, şöyle koyayım kamerayı da. Saat 21. Saat kaç abi? Aa. Tamam, gidebiliriz. Herhalde buradan o tarafa geçemiyoruz. Tamam. Yandan koşacağım. Koş koş koş koş koş. Saat 21'den sonra diyor. Hop hocam. Yalnız bir dakika lan. Şöyle düzelteyim de. Tamam. ...28 numaralı daire. Herhalde yukarısıdır. Belki söyleyecek bir şey vardır, belli mi olur? 21 numara. Nereden bulacağım abi ben orayı?
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. A former architect stands before a slice of window. A room plan in her hand.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman. What the hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
She mumbles some kind of a response. Then,
Allah Allah. Kaç numaraydı?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admit?
Burası arkadaşın kaldığı yerdi. Tamam. Oğlum harbiden lan. Gidiş yolunu hatırlamıyorum. Oynamayınca afalladık. Hani başka bir kapıdan mıydı? Herhalde öyle. Harbiden de bambaşka bir yerden çıktık. İnsanların çoğu saat 21 dedi ama okunmadan geçti yazı. Keşke daire numaraları da kapıda yazsa. Oğlum ben o adamı nereden bulacağım ya? Çok görev var abi. Yaptığım görevleri görebiliyor muyum? Hoho, ne ki? Kardeşim birisi hırlıyor lan. Ah, galiba buradan. Dayı çık yukarı çık.
this door is made of metal and appears to be real. No one answered.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Yarın 21'de burayı bulup bir daha geleceğiz. Aa. Saat 22:43. Peki. Peki Teğmen. Ne yapacağız dayı? Neyse çıkalım bakalım. Mesela çöp konteyneri diyor. Hocam Allah bilir nerededir o konteyner da gideceğim bulacağım. Cart curt. Nasıl hatırlayacağım lan ben orayı? Hayır. Allah kahretsin.
You're back. Good. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Eyvallah. İradeyi geliştir. Bulursam bir ara. Dayı ne yapacağım ben ya? Kaldım böyle.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Bulacağız. Bulacağız bakalım. Ikına kaza bela yapacağız inşallah. Görevler arasında şey var mı? Kafeterya müdürüyle pazarlık yapalım. Hani eyvallah kolay kolay yapacak. Yani en azından bir elemek lazım bunları ya. Tamam. Müdür efendiyle pazarlık yapalım. Yoksa topal kalacağız. Aynen öyle hocam. Hepsi entrika bunların.
Cock carousel. I think I understand now. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Vay kardeşim be. Demek içecek
Now,
ikram
let me have a
ediyorsun ha.
drink and think about this shit for a moment.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul, of course, through a PA by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop? You have not yet stumbled on serves them. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Vay arkadaş, karaoke'yi nerede yapacağız?
Can I help you?
Adamın sesi mi değişti lan?
What thing?
Hani sanki daha solgun gibi konuşuyor gibi geldi yani. İlk tıkladığımda böyle miydi yoksa yeni mi fark ettim acaba? Oy.
Yes, not that.
We should find out who did. We don't.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. They probably.
I have a feeling.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based.
Another thing. Great. Yes. Absolutely.
Absolutely, your body is ready, sir.
Hadi bakalım şu içi. Karaoke burada mı? Hadi aslanım yap bakalım, coştur. I wanna sing a song that's creature. Yapamıyorum abi. Yapsana lan. Olmaz. Yapamam. Ya yapamam.
You see a heavy steel, the old cobalt paint. The door does not, but
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you...
the winch, outside, in the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look in... Gart is the person to ask about this.
Eyvallah eyvallah, hadi gidelim. Adamdan izin almak mı gerek dedi, ne dedi? Keşke bu kadar hızlı tıklamasam, neyse.
Can I help you?
Neyse gidelim çöp kutusunu açalım ya. Onu yapabiliyoruz, onu yapalım bari. Gücümüz neye yetiyorsa artık, ne yapalım. Çöp kutusu. Ne haber kız?
Hello again, officer. I'm a Nighthawk. What can I say?
There's a little meanness.
Hoşça kal. Hoşça kal benim emekçi kardeşim. Ben çöplere bakmaya gidiyorum. Bay bay. Ama çöp. Oğlum sanki uçak uçuyor gibi ses var lan. Dayı ne yapıyorsunuz? Uçak mı uçuruyorsunuz gece gece? Çöp kutusu neredeydi acaba ya? Çöp kutusu, çöp kutusu, çöp kutusu. Acaba neredeydi? Yok lan, burası solcuların mekana gidiyordu galiba. Burası da öyle. Tamam dön abi, dön, geri dön. Koş aslanım. Nereye koşacağız abi? Güzel soru. Çöp kutusunu bulmaya koşacağız. Nereye koşacağız? Siz ne istiyorsunuz? Allah Allah. Senin araçtan bir şey mi alacaktık biz ya?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio,
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back.
transporting closure, the cage at
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. Yes,
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
the lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Allah razı olsun be. Teğmenim. Bugün para alan yarın emir alır. Evelallah emrinizdeyiz teğmen. Ha 200 mü? Tamam da çöp kutusu nerede lan? Çöp kutusu nerede? Dükkanın arkası burası. Burada o zaman. Tamam. Aa evet. Evet burası.
This trash container with a well, don't. Maybe you shouldn't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic
Bereket
waste.
versin abi. Bereket versin.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Oğlum yemek yeme
You
sesi geliyor
see,
sanki lan.
you've done this
Ne
before.
yapıyorsun birader?
The
Çöpü mü
movements are
yiyorsun?
recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. A box falls into pieces among the threadbare as the lead are the
Oh.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar mark, the belt is missing.
something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military type overgarment. No label.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really. All we know is the victim.
The lieutenant nod. It's just, what's this? A blue piece of plastic, something larger. A clipboard.
O ne la?
A blue plastic clipboard with
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest
easier said than done. How?
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the...
Some
Tamam
items,
okuruz.
such as the ledger you found.
You pick out a broken mug with a...
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our Weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been...
an interesting little...
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something to keep in mind.
Başka da bir şey görmüyoruz. Eyvallah. Eyvallah.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Şükür abi şükür. Yani. Şükür şükür. Etkileşim. Etkileşim. Ararara.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful... Right. An aluminium block runs the width of the book. The surface looks like an official mark.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Any capable light with the right wavelength will... All RCM vehicles...
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Farları yakarsam diyorsun. Oy,
It
arabaya mı
depends.
döneceğiz?
Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. They're not... Once in a work, it's the mid... What do you mean? Is that all?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me. I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The hand there is for precisely one more. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn down onto the inspect. Get the it's not a satisfying. You're a swashbuckler with the things to be done.
Zaten fulldü ama eyvallah.
No, actually. Any ideas? Yes. I have to tell you, officer, they're not going to get it. Great. I'm going to start calling it the hanged man. It's good we sorted this out.
Yes, arson. The notebook is, judging by the creases on.
Yes, however, it's a holdover from the.
You don't exactly close them. It's made of dark. Something rattles in, and something small. The plastic shimmers like lapis with your hands. You four-sized pages.
Hadi bakayım. 5'te 1 ihtimalle.
Snap. Without 2 ticket stubs and a handmade thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves. Familiar handwriting lines. A young Harry. Throw it away, please. A merciful.
Let go.
Your hands. Every step I take. You.
Oku.
You. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the
Ne
air
oku?
sucked out of your
Ne?
lungs.
Ne?
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what?
Detective, is everything all right?
Ne oldu be? Başla mı?
There is nothing again. Well, that's me. Is it?
A bitter caustic sense
The
here in the paint because it's all.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. It didn't smell nice.
You think they would let you?
Oh, but
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge. out of
Ölmedik herhalde lan.
nothingness.
Devam.
The upholstered.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold.
Drink.
With greed.
What happened? That does sometimes happen.
He replied.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The ledger.
Evet. Var mı araçta yapacak bir şey? Var. Farları açalım hocam, gel.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard, like a leopard, waking. The lights on.
There you go. I'll turn.
Tamam.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the head.
There she is.
Around the borders of the rectangular watermark is overlaid with the.
Let me see. Right here.
Parmağını haritanın üst kısmına atıyorsunuz.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided. The first row has 18 dots. The next, there are the last row. That's it.
Those are perforation.
Alpha male of.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? No shame in working. This next row, wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Herkes yatıyor diyorsun ha.
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct, right? Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's read there are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one. Yes. Everyone. Personally, I find it helps to. Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves. If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Şimdilik dursun ya. Lazım olur abi. Pahalı.
The lieutenant.
Gel sana ikram edeyim gel.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics.
Yere dökeceğime sana ikram ederim kardeşim. Bu kadar ayrını gördük. Aa, çocuklarla konuşacağız. Tamam. Dur gel gel. Kapadın mı lan, dur. Farları kapayalım da ya. Çok yakmasın diyecektim. Neyse tamam. Tamam kapamış, aferin adamsın. Beyler.
Fuck does Kuno care? For the fuck him. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing. Bacon Man's in a rush, but what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood.
58 lan oğlum. Neyse
He'll
olsun.
sympathize.
Amına koyayım, uzana sırtım ağrıdı. Allah.
The fuck are you doing right now?
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig, if you were Kuno, the fuck would you care? But you see, Kuno wants for it to decompose. Kuno digs that cadaver shit.
Go fuck off and ask someone else.
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
What's going on? Is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Kuno.
Normal is not what we got here. You've got.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Bir tane daha çocuk vardı, gel. Gel bakayım.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Looks like it's time for me to... I'm going away.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, pig.
So it's a girl.
Kız mı? Kız mıydı lan o? Ulan ben ikinizi de erkek sanıyorum ha. Aa, harbiden. Oyun da benimle aynı şeye şaşırdı. Aga bu yapma la.
Murder was... I'll die before I... Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what... I'll die before I come from the...
Don't be traumatizing here.
I'll die before I... You don't want to...
You can.
I'll die before I...
Fuck does Kuno care?
42 şans, hadi.
What's going on? He's an ungovernable.
No! You told him
The prospect.
The city's not... And
Explain himself. You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly.
Kuno doesn't...
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. The fish lips
Oha,
stay silent
72
in
de
response.
I
başarısız.
told you, he is male, 40 to 50. If you think so, officer, I'm not. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding. It's too late to take him into.
Gidelim de şu şeyi satalım da borcumuzu ödeyelim de. Tat.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a put. As you tap,
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Eyvallah.
Yes? Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
a moment passes.
Bu adama ters bir şey demeyelim oğlum. Ayıp olur. Tamam, gideyim de borcumu ödeyeyim bari, ne yapalım. There is nothing we can do, ihtiyar. Tamam lan, gel. Garte dediği dükkandaki adam mı acaba? Ay, sırtım çok kötü. Vallahi aşağı taraftan gidiyorduk galiba o esnafa ya. Ama hangi taraf aşağı taraf? Oğlum onu pek bulacağıma inanmıyorum, yalan olmasın. Dükkandakilerden hayır gelir mi? Gitti mi? Eyvallah.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its, but the documents inside the envelope still.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
Hocam ne taraftan gidip çıkmıştım acaba oraya ya? Ulan o dükkan neredeydi? Şurası mıydı acaba? Galiba buraydı, evet, gel.
Hello.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and
Yes,
No one was.
of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you. Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
the rest is for him to compensate for the pain of being separated.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. A photic,
You have absolutely no idea.
another time.
Tamam, eyvallah. Ulan ben de fazla param olacak diye seviniyorum, Allah kahretsin. Üstünü teğmen aldı. Vay hocam, sen benden daha hızlı çıkıyorsun ha. Gidelim en azından, borcumuzu kapayalım peki.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance. I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Oo.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
O ne be? 5M. Yok be hocam, ben GTA oynamıyorum, sağ olasın. Bırak 5M'i, normal GTA'ya girmişliğim yoktur benim.
Can I help you?
Neyse, arka tarafa geçemiyoruz. Peki. Bakalım, belki binanın etrafında etkileşime girebileceğim bir şey vardır. Kapı kilitli. Peki. Hop, yine mi seviye atladım? Maşallah, çok hızlı atlıyoruz ya. Toplam 4 diyor. Allah Allah. Ha, pardon. Belki bir gün lazım olur be. Ya da belki bu daha hayırlı olur. Kıyafetli oda için para bul. Tut. Kardeşim, bunlar opsiyonel değil mi? Aa, ücretsiz kalacak bir yeri ben nereden bulayım? Her gece ben o ücreti ödeyemem dayı. Everard, o kimdi acaba? İnsanlara dövmeleri sor, karaoke yap. Tamam, sendikacılara gidelim bakalım. Yani illaki kurulacak bir diyalog vardır. Buradan mı geçiyorduk? Nereden geçiyorduk? Ne haber dayı?
The unpromising raised pupil returns. He does not so much as glance at the object. Stop showing me your pathetic. He had nothing to do with it.
Eyvallah. Eyvallah hocam. Ah, pardon, bu bizim teğmen zaten. Bizim teğmeni başka bir adam diye şey yapıyoruz. Etkileşime girmeye çalışıyoruz. Neyse. Hani bakayım, var mı burada kıymetli bir şey? Bu ne?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes
%92.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dial. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You're an 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I?
The voice of a youngster.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. You're an 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. No. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one. If you can, return it to us on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
On the corner of Voyager and Tiny Hills. The call is terminated by...
5 yıl önceki şeyi bulacağım da iade edeceğim. İsterken acaba inanıyor muydu ya? Vallahi ilginç. İlginç hocam. O ne dayı? Dur vana var.
A rusting control panel.
Demek ki daha önce kurcalamışım. Eyvallah. Galiba şef buradaydı.
You're back before the cargo container. You attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Oo.
No reply. The knock. You attempt to your left.
Yok ya. Neredeydi bu? Bir tane işçi vardı çevresinde. Evet. Ha bak şurada, tamam hatırladım. Galiba burasıydı patronun yeri. Aynen öyle. Adam yok lan.
Yes?
Acaba nereye gitti? Kahve sehpasında bir şey unutulmuş. Hani abi? Kahve sehpası nerede? Vallahi etkileşime geçebildiğim bir şey yok. Sen de mi?
Yes?
Yoksa içeride mi? Hani hangi tuşa bassam gösterir? Var mı öyle bir şey? Elimi etrafta gezdiriyorum ama yok. Ay, Allah içim daraldı. Allah kahretsin lan. Tıkandık galiba. Dayı patronun nerede?
Oh, hey, mister.
Neyse burada bir save alalım da. O zaman bana müsaade. 1 saat olmuş. Ben kaçıyorum. Hoşça kalın.